Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. So many good figures coming up in this line. So subscribe if you are new, if you're joining me. This is the Quick Shot series. This is episode 218. This is great. I was actually going to bypass and not even open this, thinking it was a complete repack of this one here. Don't worry, I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to momentarily, but this one here is the Black Series one, which I always thought was a really good one. But actually, I tell you what, man, that facially pales in comparison to this. Look at this. Really, I'm going to show you him here in the bubble first. What a great looking Yoda this is. I haven't really looked at it in all the time. I've had it for months now, actually. Carded, and I haven't opened it, obviously, but I haven't even really looked at it either. But look at that facial sculpt there. I know there's another one you could get that was in the Cave of Evil or something like that. I don't know if it's exactly this one or not. I know Tungori was selling that one, but tell you what, that really does kick ass.
When my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Life creates it, makes it grow.
I mean, look at the difference between these two, actually. I've decided to open the one on the left. Amazingly, if you're watching, Darth Wizzy Wizard, he's a viewer of mine. He asked about how difficult it is to make a decision on which one you're opening. I find it really difficult. The one you're looking at that I'm about to open is the one I had in the star case, which I thought was the one I was going to keep carded. But actually, I've found more defects on this one, which means I've decided to keep that one carded. But anyway, they look very different, don't they? Very different. There's that one. I actually prefer the look of this one, so I'd actually sooner open that one. But then again, it is important that it looks good in the packaging as well, I suppose. And then as for this one, oh, he's just turning his back on us. Let's just flip this around. Flip it around. Yeah, it's still a decent looking Yoda, that. But I have this one on the shelf like that, with some blue tack on him. And the other one I have like this, like a Black Series one I have in the backpack of Luke. Which I think this is designed to be put on a Luke. But we need a Dagobah one, don't we? Have we had that one yet? A proper Dagobah Luke? Not yet. We've had it in the Black Series, but the faces have been horrendous on it. What they need to do, if you don't mind my humble opinion, get a really good, I can't even speak, a really good head sculpt like that. Dagobah landing Luke, which is a pilot Luke, get that on a body of a training Luke, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I know they did it in the Black Series. They had that nice card back. Luke training. Anyway, right, let's get this open now, ladies and gentlemen, after all that introductionary waffle. Quite a lot of interior plastic there, actually. You've got that there, and then you had this with the back plate of that, where the bag was. In fact, I've just realised I don't need another bag, because I've got loads of bags that came with the Luke training. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably mock up Yoda when I get him to my loose room. I'm going to have him with the bag next to him. Pretty much, you forget that it is sat next to him. It's like a little fishing gear, isn't it? But no, you forget it's the bag he was just being carried in. And then I was going to say they should have packed in a little fishing pole, but maybe he uses his stick. Does that double up as a fishing pole? I've never even thought about that before. I just assumed he had a fishing pole. Maybe he uses it for both purposes. Yeah, it's a great looking figure, man. Really good. It's just like the other one in terms of what he comes with, you know, the body and the, you know, the necklace and everything. But left is the new one. Left is far superior. Am I right? You're not wrong. Great Yoda. Well, that's one blessing. Just before I get him on the, I think has he got hinge? No, he seems to have a wider stance than this one here. I've never tried ever getting his legs apart, because all I want him to do is just stand there. But he has a wider stance that kind of gives you that prequels feel, you know, when he's flailing around. He doesn't have ball joints at the hips, though. It's just a normal hinge like he used to have. Just dropped him, poor little fella. But yeah, he's got a wider stance, which is good. It just means that, you know, you can look him. Looks different from the other, and that feels to me like I'm gonna have to roll him back and see. Yeah, that is a. Oh my God, no, you're joking. Look at that. They've just given him a hinge. Oh my God, I thought they'd outlawed that. Isn't that amazing? That they have continued to. They still have that in the line. It doesn't really matter so much for him, I guess. But it would be nice that. What did this guy used to have? presume he had the same. I never ever took the thing off him. Well, he doesn't look like he's got anything at all. He's got no articulation in the elbow. He's just a thing. He's got a hinge at the... You can't even see what I'm doing, I'm so sorry. He's got a hinge at the shoulder, but that's about it. So at least this guy has some kind of articulation, but I wonder where that comes from. It must come from a previous Yoda figure. I wouldn't know. I don't really have that many Yodas, but I still love the figure. This is not like a quick shot episode. This is like a figure review. I'm looking at the articulation, breaking it down. I haven't even put him on his spinner yet. But no, I still love that figure. I kind of want to put a lightsaber in his hand. He looks so acrobatic. But that's the face. It's all about the face. They've kind of nailed it there, I think.
Take you to him, I will. Yes, but first, must eat. Come, good food, come.
R2, stay and watch after the camp. I love it. I'm just going to put the stick in his hand there like a proper magician. And I'm going to get him on the stand for you. Now, he has got ball joint, so he's got peg holes at the base there. They look fairly deep for a little fella. This guy doesn't have any. So I've just got blue tack on his feet. What do you Americans call blue tack? Tack? Like you call thumbtacks. That's what we call drawing pins, but we call blue tack, as it's like a gummy substance. It's blue and it's used for pinning up posters and whatever else you want. But I think you call it something else. But anyway, I'm sure somebody will, let me know in the comments. Do stay tuned. I can't wait to open these as well. These are coming up. The Death Watch Mandalorian is next. And then we've got Fennec Shand at long last. Can't believe I haven't opened her yet. Obviously, I've been waiting to open her for this in this series. But I'm just saying I finally made it. And it won't be long before we'll be up to date. But this is it now. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. How about that for a shot there? A brand new Yoda. And in the background, you'll see his historical friends. I'll sort of give you another shot, but sort of like down here, you have the VOTC, followed by the 2 retro collections, and then the infamously expensive Canadian Yoda. And then there's this. That's why there's a gap on the wall back there. That's where he was. And if I was to ever get a vintage Yoda, I'd want the alternative image. Or if they were to make another Yoda in the TVC, give us the alternative image. I'm a big fan of alternative images. But you know that one when he's not fishing and he's looking from his right to left. His right to left. Anyway, I'm enjoying filming and talking about this. I love Yoda. He's a brilliant character. The switch in The Empire Strikes Back, when he goes from crazy and zany to
much anger in him. Like his father.
Was I any different when you taught me?
There. He's not ready.
Yoda. The shock in Luke Skywalker's face. He's getting all ratty with him. Come on, move along, little fella. We got a lot of work to do.
No. Stay and help you, I will. Yeah? Find your friend.
He's brilliant. And if you watch me doing a review and you hear me go, bah, bah, I did it thinking that Snowspeeder review. That's because I'm doing Yoda, basically. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I have been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.